Allied Shield is a multi-agency effort to disrupt and dismantle the gangs that support the drug cartels. We know the gangs in San Diego County support the drug cartels in Mexico. They're used to transport the drugs, they're used to enforce, and we are here all over the county in 3 different locations with 600 plus deputies and officers working to locate gang members, check on those who are on probation and parole, find those who are involved in criminal activities, and remove them from our streets to make our streets safer. It's extremely important for 2 reasons. One, in our day-to-day operations, it's hard to get this much manpower together to go and focus on a particular threat. This allows us throughout the county to coordinate and focus on the threat. And it allows us to focus on the most prolific offenders, the gang members who pose the biggest threat to our citizens. Well, this operation is funded through a grant through the federal government called Operation Stone Guard is what we call it, and it's a Stone Garden grant, and San Diego County is the biggest recipient of that grant because of the threats posed by the border. So we know these gangs worked with the drug cartels in Mexico to transport drugs into our country and then distribute the drugs throughout the San Diego region and beyond. Well, anytime we take criminals off the street, it makes the community safer, and that's our ultimate goal. So by taking these gang members who are involved with the drug cartels, who are protecting the assets, who are transporting, who are acting as an enforcement arm, who are doing home invasion robberies, it makes the citizens safer.
Almost near capacity.
Well, yes, it makes it more of a challenge, but the sheriff is committed to finding space in the jail for the truly deserving, for those who pose the biggest threats to public safety.
Any message?
Well, we will not tolerate criminal activity in San Diego County. We will work with our local, state, and federal partners, and we are going to disrupt and dismantle and destroy the gangs. And we will not rest until that gets done.
Operation Stone Garden is a Department of Homeland Security federal grant program started in 2008 to fund state and local law enforcement officers, because of our proximity to the Mexican border, to do proactive enforcement in an all threats, all risk environment against those entities in which, because of our proximity, exploit the border region and further into their criminal enterprise. Specifically, Allied Shield targets street gangsters in the United States that directly support the facilitation by the drug cartels of illicit drugs and everything that's associated with it. It means added protection in the neighborhoods. It means law enforcement now has an opportunity, because of the funding that the federal government recognizes that state and locals need because of the border region problem and what it means to the United States, that they can fund additional state and local officers to go out and be proactive in an attempt to completely disrupt what the facilitation these street gangsters provide. Gang crime in the forms in which it comes in and the spillover of gang violence threatens our schools, it threatens our kids, it threatens our safe and secure neighborhoods, where we go to the movies, where we shop, where we play, from the beaches to the South Bay, to La Mesa, to Chula Vista, to the North County agencies. It affects everybody. Operation Allied Shield is really focused on a complete county-wide operation. We've recognized that if we proactively go out and target prolific offenders in certain neighborhoods, displacement can occur where they go to different jurisdictions. Recognizing that, we have completely saturated the entire county. We've identified prolific gang members in every jurisdiction in San Diego County and have deployed accordingly.
heroin, more meth. Got some prescription pills as well.
Goes into a family room and there's a stairway on the left.
Sheriff's Department.
Sheriff's Department.
Sheriff's Department, you need to come out.
Closer, come to the door.
Come on out.
We got two transfer on the door. Yep.
It's going to go around in a circle, follow it all the way around. It's going to go to the bridge of your nose, cross your eyes all the way in.